Hi everyone! If you're pregnant right now, can I ask you something? Have you ever caught yourself lying awake at night wondering, am I doing enough? You're taking your vitamins, you're going to your appointments, you're eating well, you're reading the books, you're trying to prepare for birth, and yet underneath it all, you're carrying stress. Maybe it's work, maybe it's finances, maybe it's trying to look after other children. Maybe it's simply the constant stream of information telling you everything that could possibly go wrong. And if that's you, I want to start by saying something really important. This video is not about guilt. Pregnancy is emotional enough without anyone adding any more pressure. This is about understanding something that very few people talk about. Your nervous system is your baby's very first environment. And when we understand that, it changes how we think about pregnancy completely. Because your baby isn't just growing inside your body, they're growing alongside your nervous system. And so today I'd love to explain why that matters, how your nervous system influences pregnancy and birth, and why supporting it may be one of the most valuable things you can do for both yourself and your baby. One of the ways we explain this in practice is to imagine your nervous system as the air traffic controller of your body. Every plane arriving or departing represents another function: sleep, digestion, hormones, immune function, healing, stress responses, heart rate, breathing. Everything is being coordinated from one central control system. So when the air traffic controller is calm and organised, everything flows beautifully. When the controller becomes overwhelmed, planes begin circling, delays happen, communication becomes harder, and eventually the whole system feels under pressure. Your nervous system works exactly the same way. It has two main branches. One is the sympathetic nervous system. Think of this as your accelerator pedal. It's designed to protect you. The other is the parasympathetic nervous system, and that's your brake pedal. It's responsible for rest, digestion, healing, recovery, connection, and ideally these two systems constantly flow together, accelerating when life requires it and slowing down again once the challenge is past. The problem is that many mums today never really get into taking their foot off the accelerator. Modern pregnancy is different to what it once was. There are more appointments, more scans, more testing, more decisions, more information, more expectations. And while these are all designed to support healthy pregnancies, they can also create an environment where many women spend months worrying about what might happen next. So when stress becomes chronic, your body begins producing stress hormones more frequently. One of these hormones is cortisol. Small amounts are just normal. They're part of healthy life. But when your stress is present day after day, your nervous system can begin spending more time in survival mode than it was ever designed to. And because your baby's nervous system is developing throughout pregnancy, your internal environment becomes part of their learning environment too. In many ways, your nervous system becomes your baby's first teacher. Now, this certainly doesn't mean one stressful day harms your baby, far from it. Babies are incredibly adaptable, but we also know from research that prolonged maternal stress can influence how a baby's developing nervous system learns to respond to the world. Again, it's not about fear, it's about understanding, because understanding gives us choices. Birth itself is another fascinating nervous system event. Most people think of birth simply as muscles and contractions, but underneath it all is an incredible neurological process. Labour actually begins best when the body feels safe. Oxytocin, sometimes called the love hormone, is released most effectively when the parasympathetic nervous system is active. As labour progresses, the nervous system naturally shifts gears. During pushing, your sympathetic system helps provide the energy needed to bring your baby into the world. It's an extraordinary dance between the accelerator and the brake, and both are needed. Both have their time. The nervous system simply needs to know when to use each one. And sometimes birth unfolds exactly as hoped. Other times, additional support becomes necessary. Inductions, epidurals, instrument deliveries, and C-sections. We're incredibly fortunate to have access to these interventions when they're needed. They can save lives every day, but they can also place additional physical and neurological demands on both mum and baby. And that's one of the reasons we often talk about the perfect storm here at House of Chiropractic. Not because one event causes everything, but because layers of stress can accumulate over time. Stress during pregnancy, birth interventions, sleep deprivation, feeding challenges, illness, environmental stress, all of these experiences can add together over time, and then something really beautiful happens after birth. Co-regulation begins. Your baby doesn't know how to regulate themselves yet, and they borrow calm from you. Your heartbeat, your breathing, your touch, your eye contact, your voice. Your nervous system teaches their nervous system what calm feels like. And that's why supporting mum's nervous system is just as important as supporting babies. One of the questions we often ask is, who's looking after mum's nervous system? And traditional prenatal care does an incredible job of monitoring your baby's growth and identifying complications, and those things are absolutely essential. But very few people are measuring how well your nervous system is actually functioning. You're often told to reduce your stress, but nobody tells you how to measure it, or whether your nervous system is actually being more regulated. And that's where our Neurological INSiGHT Scans can be incredibly valuable. Using our NeuroPulse, surface EMG and neurothermal scans, we can objectively assess how your nervous system is functioning and adapting to stress. Not guessing, actually measuring. And from there, we use very gentle, neurologically focused chiropractic adjustments to support better communication between the brain and body. Our goal isn't simply to help you feel better, it's to help your nervous system become more adaptable, more resilient, better able to move between stress and calm. Because when mum's nervous system becomes more regulated, everyone benefits. You can't control every part of pregnancy, you can't predict every birth, and sometimes interventions are needed. And we're incredibly grateful if we need them, but you can choose to support one system that influences every other system in your body, your nervous system. It's never too late. Whether you're 12 weeks pregnant, 36, or you've already welcomed your beautiful baby into the world, supporting your nervous system is always worthwhile. At House of Chiropractic, we'd love to help you better understand how your nervous system is functioning and how we may be able to support you through this incredible season of life, because before your baby learns from the world, they learn from you. And one of the greatest gifts you can give them is a nervous system that knows how to find calm. Reach out, we'd love to help.